Work. Good morning to my name is Indo Miller, and today here Talking Talk, we're gonna talk a little bit about beyond the religion. Bruna, can you introduce yourself, please?
For sure. Hello, guys. Good morning. Luis, Leo, Indo. I'm from São Paulo. I work as a teacher and also as a community manager. I'm graduated in language, English. What else? I've been studying Spanish. I like dancing, and this is a nice topic. Some weeks ago, I bought a book called Oração das Ruas, and I am not into religion. Too, I I don't follow any religion, but I felt like buying this book, and it basically like a lot of people sharing how they talk to God, you know, homeless people talking about it. So it's really nice that you brought this topic in the week the book arrived. So I'm really thinking
Very
we're
unusual,
gonna
very
talk about
unusual.
it. Yeah,
And
yeah,
it's because I'm not really into this topic. However, I'm very interested.
yeah,
I really I enjoy have this kind of conversation, and more than this, I see other perspective about religion, about faith, and so on. Luis, can you introduce yourself, please?
Good morning, all. My name is Luis. I have 28. I live in Minas Gerais, in a city called Martinho Campos, a small city, and I work with IT. I have a dog. I'm a dog person. I like to ride a bike. I've thought a little bit about religion, more in my teenager than today, but I think that God could be on the streets, side by side the people who are homeless. I don't know, but I don't know if I believe in a God, but
Okay.
if he exists, I think he will be on the streets, side by side with the homeless people.
Yeah,
And
it's
that's it.
this is the aim of this conversation, because it's
Yes, maybe.
beyond the God, beyond the faith, beyond religion, beyond that specific person that it's like a human being or something related to it.
Yes,
But
I'm
thanks a
sorry
lot, Luis.
because
No
maybe
problem, no
I
problem.
anticipate one question, but
No problem.
there is a lot to speak about it.
You have a lot. Thanks a lot. Leonardo, how about you? Are you here? Are you there?
Hi guys, sorry.
Probably.
Please, I am putting my beans on the fire to cook. Okay, my name is Leonardo. I am 25 years old. I'm from Mato Grosso do Sul, one city called Naviraí. I have lived in Recife since March this year, where I do my master's degree in economics. I BA in economics, and currently I finished how part of my master's degree, and I have a lot of time to. I have been had a lot of time to improve my English and learning more years, just like French and Spanish. And I love the subject, and I hope that will be a good conversation.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Leonardo. So guys, I will try to follow the Luis line. What he said is very interesting. So let's start from the second one. Is faith important? How about religion? Two questions. Bruna, can you start, please?
for sure. I think faith is really important. It's a complex topic, right? But I think it's important to believe in something to support you at some point, you know, in our lives. I think it can be helpful. And religion, besides, how can I say it? I think it also it's so complicated to talk about it, because I feel that at some point uh, religion became something harmful to a lot of people. So I think it's important because, just like faith, I think it gives support, and it can be helpful, and it can be helpful to a lot of people, but it can be also harmful. So that's why I don't know if it's necessary, you know. Maybe I would say faith is more important than religion. Um, yeah, but I started thinking here about the importance of religion when we are talking to culture, to connecting to other people. So it is, but
Nice, nice.
at some point it can be harmful. Yeah.
Yeah. Luis, what do you think? What's your point on it?
Well, I agree with Bruno. I think faith it's very important. Very important. Well, about religion, it's hard to say because of the most are totally connected with faith and religion, but maybe you believe in yourself is a kind of faith. I don't know exactly how to answer this question, but I'm searching for the best words, but that's it. It's very important, faith. Religion, it's important. Yes, it's important too. And that's
Yeah.
it. I will give a short answer in this question.
No problem. No problem. I'm thinking here, I consider that, for example, we do not, you know, pay attention on something. For example, we believe in future. It's a faith, because, you know, the reality is different. Maybe there is no a future, but we need to believe, you know, every single day that you will have a future, you know, because believing on it, you know, we do the things in one day, and oh, today I'm gonna do it differently. But, you know, maybe there's no future. However, you need to have this faith to move forward. And sometimes when I think about religion, I think about also, you know, comes in my mind uh, the ceremony that we have. Like, you know, it's a way that we have to organize the faith, like, you know, the time, you know, the behavior, the acts that we need to do, and so on. But I don't know, I just my point. Okay, Leonardo, what do you think about this question?
Just a second, please.
No problem.
The one question, right?
Question number 2, is faith important, and how about religion?
All right. Yes, my opinion, faith is important to bring mainly religion. I don't know. It's questionable question for me. I know about our own history about faith that changed my mind about the subject because was a one man was had a malignant cancer, all right, and your doctors go for him 6 months of life, and he was almost dying, and but one day this man saw on the TV advising about a remedy que curava of cancer. All right, and I don't know if you know, but in United States television, get used to pass how long they various advising about remedies and drugs, all right? And so this man saw on the TV about this drug that curava cancer, and give for your doctors to apply for him this medical the doctors talk, okay, let's pass for you, but we know that remedy is only placebo, right? Did not any effect, but how could I say? Milagrosamente, the man was curado, cured, yeah. Thank you, of your cancer. But 6 months later, pass on the same TV a notice about the subject of doctors gone on the prison because they was passed a placebo on the market, all right? And it was the drug, the same medical the man taken, but foram presos por fraude. And the man saw that, and your cancer come back for him, and he died 6 months depois, just like the doctors have been talked. And I got thinking about this. Faith is important, and when you believe, you can cure it, but it does not the only substance. You believe in that, you can be helped to let be cured, all right? And
yeah, okay, I understood you. Like, you need to pay attention, to be aware about if you are not being tricked or something like that by the religion, because the religion sometimes is driven by, sometimes, all the time, is driven by human beings. So the human beings is kind of problem. It's a problem because sometimes we do bad things, and do not means that the people believe in God, that that people will be like very good, nice people, and so on. I got. Thanks a lot, Leonardo. Let's move here. Question number 5. If you believe, when do you feel connected to God? Here, I would change a little bit. Do not you do not need to answer about God specifically. You can say about other things, like when I feel very inspired in life, when you feel very energized by something that you don't know. You don't need to, say the name or something like that. Bruna.
I don't know if I got you. Like, yeah, you were saying about feeling energized about the
about you feel like your soul are healing or something like that, like, you know, you feel very inspired.
If I usually feel this way?
Yeah. When do you feel this way?
Okay. That's a good question. I think when I'm doing things, or maybe when I am around my friends, and when I'm around nature too at the same time, you know, like, I don't know, when I go to the park and I feel connected to nature somehow, or when I have the chance to travel to a different place, or experience something for the first time, you know, like, this is like, sometimes I just feel alive, you know, when I'm dancing, when I have the chance to connect to other people. There are a lot of times I feel this way. I think we've been working from home, so that's kind of bad. So every time I have the chance to take some time to myself, you know, go to the gym, see the nature, just be outside of this place, like being outdoors already makes me feel this way. It's simple, but it's true.
Yeah, that's the truth. That's beautiful as well. The world is beautiful. So sometimes simple things that you do not know. Oh my God, when I, you know, make something
Yeah.
very awesome and wonderful. Sometimes I think the simple is something that very, you know, beautiful.
Yeah.
And okay, thanks a lot, Bruno. Luis, how about you?
Well, I'm not the kind of person who are connected with God a lot in the last, maybe in the last years. I didn't connect too much with God, but when I feel connected with God, it's like when you do something thinking in other people, and you do this just for help, independently if someone are seeing you or not. If you
Oh,
just
wow, very good.
help each other, and independently who is the other people, I think it's a good way to connect with God. When you put yourself against an injustice situation, could be a way to connect with God. Maybe I don't feel connected with God exactly, but sometimes I could connect. Sometimes
Yeah,
I can.
surely.
Nature is a good way too, and that's it. And maybe God could be in all place. If you are putting a ball in the wall comes back to you, and this could be a connection with God because you are put something, and what you put in the society, what you put in your life can be back to you, and this could be a connection with
Very
God.
good.
I don't know
Very
exactly.
nice.
All hard question, but that's it.
Yeah,
Nature
this is
is a
always
good
just all the
point.
hard question.
Nature is a very good. It's very good. Sometimes with animals could be good too, but a good way to. I don't know exactly. I lost in the answer, but that's it.
Yeah, very, very good point, actually, because sometimes I feel, you know, the hardest point that we have in terms of religion is try to have this personification of God, like a man, a white man with straight hair. You know, and sometimes the nature, the God is beyond you know, or could be beyond the nature, it's God, or, you know, our existence. And sometimes, for example, sometimes we feel something that we cannot explain. And you can call that kind of thing, that kind of sensation, you can call God. Some people call God. And if you don't want to call God, you can call other thing, nature, sensation, and so on. But this is interesting because we can move.
Maybe God, are not in the church. All right, there's some kind of church that maybe God couldn't be inside there. I don't know exactly, but this can happen. This can happen. Not all churches, but some kind of church. Maybe God isn't there. I don't know exactly, but that's okay. It's a deep context. So there is a lot to speak about it.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, Luis. How about you, Leonardo? When do you feel the presence of God or nature or something that you can say that you feel energized, you feel excited?
No, I don't believe in anything. I don't. Although I know about the importance of the faith, I get used. I get not to use believing. All right. But I something I have will be a kind of sentimental feelings, all right, about when I doing something I like so much, conversation, people, someone I love, someone, my family, my fiancé, my friends. Like watching a good film or anything. But for it's that thing can be explained only your mind in that. All right, it's just hormones and central. How could I say? Sistema nervoso central. Think like this. I get
Good point.
actually. I'm a lot materialist and existentialist. Anything is not supernatural or energy, all right? Astrology, nothing.
Good point. For me, it's very impressive that the people that are scientists, and they believe in God. This is very interesting to see and try to understand their perspective. Like it's interesting because even studying a lot and understanding, the chemical of brain, understanding the beliefs, understanding the operation of your heart and your system, the people, man, there's something that I cannot explain. The people believe, something. So this is the point. This is the core. Because imagine that today we have a lot of science, and even today the people are, through the society, through the history, we created a lot of the God, a lot of energy, a lot of people that personalize the nature, a lot of different gods, but always the same thing: God or someone that's very powerful. This is really interesting. I'm not saying that I believe, but this is so intrigued me. Guys, let's back to the question number 3. This is more open. What do you feel most people's life are driven by? Bruna.
Well,
You cannot answer money. No, I'm sorry. You can answer money.
No, it's okay. I think the dreams they want to achieve by the end of the day, but God is definitely something I think a lot of people would say, um, this is something personal, right? So I think each person has their own goals, and they are driven by something different. Um, but maybe dreams would be a good point, and each person
Dreams.
would have their own. Some of them are driven by God too, so they are going to live the way God, or the concept of God they have, right? And the things they think God requires from them, right? It's the right thing, and they will be driven by these concepts. And so it's hard to give just one answer, because I think it really depends. But that's it.
Yeah, let me ask you other question. Do you think faith and dreams are the same thing? Like are related or something like that?
I don't think they are the faith and dreams. Well, I don't think so, because I need to think a little bit, but I don't think so. I think
So I will back
okay,
this
okay.
question.
While I think about it, yeah, thank you.
Okay, Luis, about the question number 3, and if you want to answer this, this plus question, you can feel free to do it. But the question is number 3. What do you feel most people's life are driven by?
I think Bruno said important points that I agree. Maybe the people are most driven by religions or your dreams or money. I don't know exactly. I don't think in something to add to this answer. I don't think yet. If I remember, sometimes I would like to add, but I don't think at this time something to add. And I think faith in dreams are related. I think because you need to believe in your dreams. Is that question? Could you repeat the question, please?
Yeah, you answer well, actually, this is the point.
Yes.
Is faith and dreams related?
Faith and dream. Yes, I think
Uh,
I think so. Yes, they are related. I don't know how much. It depends on the people how they relate this, but I think so. Yes.
yeah, because dream is something that is abstract, untouchable. And faith the same. You need the same. I think the faith is the gasoline, the gas, that make the dreams move or something like that. It's why I think. What I
Yes.
think.
Yes. It was. I've thought not exactly with this point of vision that you said, but I think something like you need to believe, to put faith in your dreams, to go there. I don't know. But that's it. Thank you.
Yeah, welcome. Leonardo, how about you? What do you think that the people lives driven by?
Yes, I believe with Luis. I think the values we most working were a money and an outing about our finity, right? Your finity, the bounded life, and that thing mainly because we everybody will die. We need to believe in anything. To Sartre, as Sartre said, how could I say? The decreasing or impiety and preenche a space inside, deep inside. And
Good.
You can believe in God, believe in orishas, believe in nirvana, anyway, or believe in love. When you believe in love, just like me, you need to be a good point, a good goals. We shall say to continue to keep alive and to keep living. All right. Just you only another thing you need to believe. Yeah, I believe in the things I do. I believe in humanity progress. All right. Improve the technology to be more to better life, and can be illusion or idealist things, and yes, can be, but we need to believe in nothing, because everything I think I told to Bruna in another opportunity, when tell me what is life, the life, what life make a sense. I told no, it's not make a sense, because if had a sense, we don't need to reach, all right. We don't to believe in God and anything, because we birth within, all right. And
Yeah.
because it's not make a sense, we need to create a sense and run.
Good point.
Run and try the sense.
Yeah, you said two interesting things, that the human progress. I think it's harder to believe in human progress. I prefer believe in God, because human progress is terrible. Today we are watching a lot of problem here. Okay. The second one is all the beliefs of the human, through the time, are converging to the same point, like creating gods. This is really interesting to notice that the people, and I totally agree with you that sometimes we need some concepts, we need some informations or something, some symbols that feel us inside, like you said, in order to make sense of our life. Because in opposite, we are alone in the world, in the universe that we don't know. It's like, oh my God, what I need to do? I don't need to do anything. Like, it's just from the root, we start to connecting things, like to survive, I need to eat, I need to sleep. This is no natural necessity. So on. But to create an idea, I need to believe in that idea. I'm beyond God. You need to believe. You need to believe in ideas. Like, I will, for example, I will learn how to speak in English. It's about faith or not. In the beginning, it's all about faith. And you need that faith to start. To move, and you start to learning more, and oh my God, now you make your belief stronger, and so on. So this is, I'm kind of crazy here. Bruna, how about you?
No, this really nice what you're saying. That I was trying to find the definition of faith, like something we believe in. It can be God or something else. So I think maybe faith moves us towards our dreams, so it's going to be like a direction, not like a direction, but it's going to be a support for you to achieve your dreams. The dreams are the things you want to, the place you want to be, things you want to achieve. I don't know. So yeah, that's really, really nice. It's really good to think about it. And it's nice what Leo said about believing in like people or humans progress. At some point it can be a really utopic, but I think if we don't believe in ourselves and in our progress, it doesn't make sense. So I know it's hard, and of course we can see a lot of a lot of people doing crazy stuff, and we can't trust everybody. But it's so good like this weekend I was with a friend, Yasmin, and we needed to go from one place to another, and there were two guys. They saw we were a bit lost, and they went with us, like they kind of guided us to the place we wanted to go. So I felt so happy, because they saw we weren't lost, but they were worried about us, like with our security and safety and everything. So it's really, really nice to see we can believe, we can trust people. And I don't know, just share with you because it was really, really nice. And I thought, okay, humans are not that bad, you know. So
yeah, I believe I was just joking.
oh, I got
Like
you.
yeah, I believe, but sometimes it's hard, when we are reading the news. Oh my God, I don't
No,
believe.
definitely, yeah.
So guys, let me see the easier question here. What do you think is life all about? Luis, this easy question for you, the first one.
Well, I think life is about happiness. Our main goal is be happy. Maybe could be hard. Maybe you don't feel so happy. Don't worry about. But life could be about the process. All right. I don't know. I don't have too much words to talk about, but
Actually, you have a lot.
that's
Just say the same.
Yes, we are helped by others and we help each other, and that's it. This is like the process.
Good.
I don't know exactly, but
Yeah.
maybe everyone has your meaning.
Maybe like Leonardo says about meaning. Yeah, you said the same.
Yes.
About meaning, because
Yes.
I believe that I'm geologist, and I've been studying for a long time. And the Luna,
Yes.
did other thing, and you are doing other things. So this is really interesting about meaning,
Well,
creating meaning and information.
yes, sometimes I'm talking about happiness, but for
Good.
most of people, this could be very difficult. And it's hard to say this for a lot of people.
Yeah.
But that's
Good
it.
point. Thanks a
Yes.
lot, Luis. Welcome back, guys. How was the conversation for you? Let me see. Charles can start.
Oh man, thank you for having me first.
So how was the conversation for you?
Was
Enjoyed?
terrible,
Yeah,
incredible, terrible, incredible. I really enjoyed, like I said in the breakout room. I enjoy talk with this mature guy. I have a lot of experience. Together. This pronunciation is terrible. My wife talk for me all the time. together. Yes, and I don't like this thing of sections, like a woman class, mature class, but I really enjoyed a conversation with only mature guys. Today I'm a more young guy in the room. It's amazing. Yeah.
Okay. Thanks a lot, Charles. Nice to see that you enjoyed. Let me see from Alexandre. How about you? Did you enjoy the conversation?
Yeah, I enjoyed the conversation, and we was talking about some people that people like to follow, and I looked for them, search for them on the internet, and then I separate 4 people here to follow: Pastor Cida Malafaia, Bispo de Macedo, Missionário R.R. Soares, Apóstolo Valdemir Soares, a Valdemiro Soares Chapelão, e Marcos Feliciano.
Only poor guy. Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
Poor, very poor. And
Oh,
If you
sorry,
follow this
guys.
guy, you are going direct to the hell.
Sorry, Alexandre. Sorry, Alexandre. Half our PIB, Jefferson. Half of our PIB, it's in these hands. All right.
It's money fate. It's the best way to improve religion with money fate. All of these guys, unfortunately. Sorry.
Yes.
No problem. So Jefferson, how was the conversation for you? Say something beautiful about God. I know that you are very, into the religion and so on. So
the conversation was amazing. If you imagine, we answered just 3 questions. Only 3 questions.
Wow, this is really nice.
The most profound reflection about faith, about God, about religion. Yeah, I loved this meeting. It's very
Awesome,
nice.
awesome.
It's very nice. And I think go ahead.
No, I'm just, thinking here that, it's not something that, it's usual for me to discuss about religion. So I brought this topic just because I would like to hear from you and you all, I know that you are very wise guys here. So it's interesting to see this perspective about faith and so on and culture. And I think it's really nice.
Yeah, because we discuss faith like a complete trust and confidence in something and someone. We discuss this a lot. And then we discuss about faith and religions, faith and money, faith and politicians, faith in our society, faith and to have a better society like Brazil, how to change the Brazilian reality. Think about faith, about pastors, priests, and etc.
Oh, awesome. Thanks a lot, Jefferson. And the last but not least, Ricardo, how was the conversation for you?
That's great. I think is I in my opinion, I go to the religious place every week, and I follow some guys on your speech, and but I think it's possible to make the mistakes or do bad habits or things when you look at the clothes or the habits or something. When you look at the religious guy or religious place, church or others temple, I think it's not. But the essence of Jesus Christ or or those things is to become or do good things, to become a better person or do bad things, help
Totally
each
right.
other, your family and friends. It's not possible to make mistakes when you help other people. Oh, it's necessary I do. It's necessary go to the church every week, or oh yeah, and you it's not this week is not possible. Oh, I'm doing I'm just doing bad things, but I think is Jesus Christ tell to us do good things and became a better person. This is the
Perfect.
essence, the really essence of the what you stay on this planet. I think is, in my
The
opinion.
reason. Perfect. Thanks a lot, Ricardo. Guys, was a very good conversation in the main room. Also, I think we only answered 4 questions. Was very interesting discussion. I share with you the forms if you want to enrich this conversation. Please give me some suggestions, and if you like or not like, or something that you would like to discuss. And I show you that I will share with you other video, but I think we don't have time. But I will share with you the YouTube, if you want. It's our other perspective about faith. I thought it's very interesting to see this video. I saw it yesterday at night, so it was really interesting. So that's it, guys. Thanks a lot for this conversation, for attending this meeting, and see you in the next week. Okay?
See you guys.
Bye-bye.
Thank you so
Have a nice
much.
week.
Have a great day.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much. Bye-bye,
Have a
guys.